tell me I'm pretty for a black girl. Just say I'm pretty. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Shannon Ashley here. As you guys can tell by the title, today's video is all about 10 things black women are tired of hearing. Do not get me wrong, you guys. This is not a woe is me, I hate being a black woman type of video. It is seriously like, let's just come together and talk about this. It is 2024 and the fact that I'm still hearing some of these things is crazy. If you are not a black woman, feel free to watch this video, but be mindful and respectful with your comments, please. That's all I ask, and be open to hearing a different perspective. So if you're excited for this video, give it a big thumbs up, but let's just get started. Okay, so I actually took notes. I've been taking notes lately. I'm proud of myself. I'm hoping this video isn't going to be too crazy long, so just bear with me. And again, poking fun, making this light, don't want this to be heavy or anything, just bear with me. But the first thing that I personally am tired of hearing as a black woman is you're pretty for a black girl. Okay, so I live in California, okay? It's diverse and people are gonna have their ways. People are gonna feel, a lot of people feel a way about how black women are treated in California, but for the most part, California is pretty open and accepting of everyone depending on where exactly you live in California. May you get a different experience, but for the most part, you know, different shades, different colors, yada yada. I went to the South last year in 2023 and I can't even tell you how many times people were like, you're pretty for a black girl. And it wasn't even that, it was other black people saying to me, you're pretty for a chocolate skinned woman, or you're pretty for a brown girl. And I was just like I almost didn't even want to accept the compliment because I was just so like, really? We're really saying this now? I remember like high school, middle school, like being darker complexion, you know, this, that, whatever. It was never okay. It was never an appropriate compliment for me because to me that puts black women in a box right here, or let's just levels it. So there's like pretty, right? So let's say pretty's here and pretty for a black girl is here. It's like, do I meet that pretty standard still? Or, sorry, my stomach's growling. Do I meet that pretty standard still, or am I just in this little box on this level? Let me know if you guys feel that way too. I think it's just so like, oh, I do not like when people say that. That is not a compliment to me. Do not tell me I'm pretty for a black girl. Just say I'm pretty. Number two. This happened to me in the end of high school. Basically, I knew this guy in middle school. Let's call him Tommy, because I don't think I know any Tommies. I do, but not like in real life. I knew Tommy in middle school. Tommy was nice. Me and Tommy would joke around. We'd had classes together. Same thing in high school. At the end of high school, he writes in my yearbook, "You are my favorite black woman," or favorite black person. Floored. Literally floored. And again, it goes back to that thing of like, is your favorite person over here because I'm black here? And I get it, like, okay, I'm your favorite person that so happens to be black, but like, it just is like, I feel like I'm literally like in this other world where people say that they expect me to be complimented or like say thank you, but I'm also just like, you're expected to like be grateful for disrespect, which is crazy to me. And they don't understand it's disrespect because no one's told them, hey, that's actually not a compliment. It's you putting me in this other spectrum that doesn't belong to the general thought process, and it's actually quite annoying. But that's not the most annoying one. The most annoying one is probably the last one, so stay tuned. Okay, the third thing I'm so tired of hearing as a black woman is that every compliment has to start with chocolate or Nubian or Ebony, and I'm like, ugh, must we always refer to like the actual like color of my skin to give me a compliment? Other people, oh, you're so beautiful. Like, do you call every other girl like a caramel latte? Like, no, you just say you're pretty. Just say she's pretty. Hi, you are a pretty black woman. Whoa, I just said it myself because I'm so. Hi, you are a pretty woman. Hi, I think you're gorgeous. Hi. We don't have to be, oh, my little chocolate drop. I can't tell you guys how many DMs I have with like chocolate bars in them. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay, this one builds off the other one. I'm telling you guys, when I was writing this, everything was building off the other and it was just driving me crazy. I don't want to be called a goddess or a queen all the time, you guys. Just be like, yes, girl. Yes, girl is fine to me. Call me girl. But do I have to be yes, queen and yes, goddess? And it's too much. It just throws me back to Africa, right? I've never been to Africa. I know I'm African descent, African American. It just takes me back to somewhere like can we just not? I don't want to have to get into the queen goddess conversation, but can we just comment below if you understand? Like, it's cool, yes, queen, I do it sometimes too, but like, it's just, I can't. Okay, and this builds off the other. I feel like when I was writing these down, I was like, and this is getting me upset, and this is getting me upset. But I'm not upset, I just want to address it. Like, stop talking to black women like this. Okay, and I'm gonna say this like really quickly. Don't take it offensive. It just is what it is. If you do not have a pigment of melanin in your skin, do not call me sis. I just like we can't relate on that level where you should feel comfortable enough to call me sis. Meaning, it takes you 2 minutes to wash your hair. It takes me 30 minutes. We don't have the same. So I'm not sis. Like, we are not, just let's not. Don't call me sis, okay? Just don't call me sis. What I'm starting to realize, you guys, and a lot of this is probably like a bit of therapy. Do I need a therapist? Talking to you guys is therapy. So what I'm starting to realize is a lot of this comes from when I was younger, and it just kind of like stuck with me. And then when I hear it again, I'm like, what the heck? I know a lot of black women feel this way about black men. So it was alarming to hear this when it was referred to me. I remember, did this happen twice? This has happened twice. I have 2 stories about this. Okay, I actually have 2 stories about this, but for the sake of time, we're gonna save it to one. I remember back, I don't wanna get too into this because honestly, I feel like all this has like helped me grow into like the confident woman I am today. I still have my moments, but for the most part, I feel fairly confident who I am, what I look like when I get myself together. Because when I'm not together, anyways, like I was saying, I'll tell one story. I remember I liked this really handsome, tall white guy, super cute. We were going on dates, all of that. I remember showing a picture of him to one of my friends and her being like, oh wow, he's really handsome. I didn't think you liked black girls. Floored, completely floored, right? Because, and this was years ago. I've grown from it. I don't know. I've grown from it. But I remember in that moment being like, oh, like, why wouldn't he like me? I'm just a person. And I think that's what this all comes down to is like, at the end of the day, I always just feel like a person. I know people put all these stereotypes on me, but like, I'm a person. And when I look at people, I like to see them as like a person. But like, to say I didn't know he liked black girls. And I know me as a person, sometimes us as black women need to work on that as how we see other races and stuff. But I bring this up as an actual point because this isn't the first time that something like that has been said to me or about someone else like who was with me. And it's like, what are we even saying? Tired of hearing it. Number 7, we're going to go through these next 2 really quickly because they're just so played out. I just can't. I think at my big age, I'm just like, you don't like how I talk, you don't like how I talk. Number 7 is I speak too proper. I speak my English. I don't have like da da da. That's just how I speak. I was raised in an environment where like my mom's an English teacher, okay? Like I'm gonna speak proper English. Do I have my moments where I'm like, I'm gonna, whatever? Yes, but for the most part, like I speak proper English. It is what it is. Which brings me to point number 8. I'm tired of her. This happened a lot in middle school, high school, not so much anymore. I went to private school too, you guys. So, and I'm not over here like my mom's a teacher. I went to private school, blah, blah, blah. I'm just giving you guys, painting a picture for how my upbringing was so you can understand that it's not just me, but there's tons of other black women that can relate that have these experiences where we don't fit inside of that little box that I was talking about in the beginning. I'm so tired of being called an Oreo. It doesn't happen that much anymore because I choose my friends and who I get to hang out with, all of that. But I just remember in high school, oh my gosh, you're like an Oreo. You're white on the inside and black on the outside. And all I could do is literally be like, because there's like, what do you say to that? Like, what do you say? Moving on to number 9, and this is the best one, the one that's like the most recent that I'm like the most tired of. All of these like black women references, people will tell me I look like someone that I look no one like, and I think this is so hilarious because we're not gonna get into that. But if you know what I'm talking about with Netflix, we're just not gonna get into that. People will tell me, like, even on this channel, I don't want to say who people say I looked like on this channel just because I love this person so much. Like, not like I know her, but I'm like such a fan of this person that I'm just like, not I could never, but we just don't look alike to me. But let me give this for an example. Okay, am I gonna say it? I'll just say what I wrote down. people a lot of times, okay, that's my favorite. If I have a blonde wig on, okay, Beyonce. No, no. People have been like, "Ugh, Oprah. And most recently, when I was dating someone, they kept telling me Michelle Obama. They're like, Shannon, you're like Michelle Obama. You're just so like, I just when I see you, I see Michelle Obama. I'm like, really? Because I'm a black woman that has my life together, I have to be Michelle Obama? Like, is that really the standard? Not, there's nothing wrong with Michelle Obama. That should be an absolute compliment, but it is, which it is, but it's just like, that's all we have. That is literally all we have. So the celebrity references are crazy. I've gotten, and these aren't things that I would ever say about myself, but I've gotten Beyonce, I've gotten Gabrielle Union, I've gotten Kelly Rowland, I've gotten Coco Jones, I've gotten the Abby girl that's online. I've gotten a lot, and I'm just like, I don't see it, but I think people associate like the one pretty black girl that they have like a celebrity crush on, or the one esteemed black woman that they know of, and then they put all other black women into that box, and it's just like, ugh, it's just so annoying. I can't anymore. I cannot. So honestly, guys, I bring this up, and I was gonna make a whole series about this, but I was like, I don't want to be like the woe is me black woman page, because again, all these experiences have helped me become a stronger, more confident black woman who takes pride in her experiences, this, that, and whatever. I laugh at all these, but not to say I'm tired of them. When people tell me you're pretty for a black girl, I just like, I I don't even know how to react anymore. I just like, I can't say thank you to that. I'm sorry. Call me pretty. Don't say I'm pretty for a black girl. And like, just stop with the rest of them. Just talk to me like a normal person, a normal human being. That's all we ask for as black women. Number 10, I don't have a number 10 because I'm so tired of the rest of them. I couldn't think of a 10th one. But honestly, I want to hear what your number 10 is. If I missed one, comment below and let me know what you are tired of hearing as a black woman. And let's keep it light. I mean, if you want to get heavy, you can. If you are not black, I thank you for sticking around this long. We really didn't have to, but I hope that you take in this newfound information and think before you go and compliment the next black woman, and just talk to them like they're a normal person. That's all we ask for. I can't tell you guys on these dating apps, I can't even. Sometimes I can't even. That's a story for another day. If you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. I'm with the mic because I don't know. Do I want to be like a podcast girly where like she has the mic in the video? I don't know. But let's get into this.